Hi everyone, this video will show you a No Radiance build. This time we're going to do Fairy Forge, right? No, not Fairy Forge, we're going to do Highblock Halls, alright? I'm going to show you the build that I'm going to use, which is Cursed Axe. Defeated mobs explode, spin attack, this is a perk by default, swirling, critical hit, committed. Again, no Radiance here, because I believe that if you just omit Radiance and put something extra damage, you can eliminate enemies so fast. And with just a bit of careful gameplay, we can just go on and just enjoy really fun, high damage gameplay without actually using Radiance at all. I'm using Splendid Robe here, but this can replace with another one, because this was actually good for artifact damage, which I don't use. But I have minus 25% artifact cooldown, which allows me to use the Iron Eyed Amulet, which I use to kind of get less damage. But again, because I want extra damage, I don't want Radiance here. I want committed, critical hits, willing, and I use chilling because it slows down enemies, reduce damage, and protection, not fully upgraded just yet. Alright? And this is for speed after mushroom, because I need the extra speed to eliminate enemies fast. The idea here is that you eliminate enemies so fast that they won't even be able to deal so much damage to you. And it's kind of a damage reduction in a way, because instead of going defensive, you're going offensive. You increase your damage, you eliminate enemies faster, and you get less damage because they won't be able to hit you that much, especially with that shield, right? Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to jump, and I'm going to explain things on the way while playing. Now keep in mind, this Apocalypse is the highest difficulty, and again, no Radiance to keep me healed, just extra defensive capabilities and tons of damage. Now in terms of gameplay, think about this kind of Metroidvania in a way. You need to make sure you're really kind of moving all the time and just target the right enemies, which is really fun, you know. For example, if I see one with shooting me, an archer shooting me, I'm going to jump on the archer straight away, and this means more rolling and fun, and just not letting enemy eat you as much as if it was when you play more careless when you have Radiance to back you up. That way, a perk for extra speed when rolling can be really good here, because again, you are just jumping at enemies and eliminating them really fast. And those are actually in melee range, it's very easy. Again, you deal tons of damage here, but archers usually are the ones who can kind of, you know, disturbing. So again, I have reduction, a bit of reduction, not fully upgraded just yet. But again, I need to be mobile, and that's the thing. And from time to time, I'm going to use healing, and when I use healing, I have my potion barrier. So this time when I use the potion barrier, I really rush them really fast to take advantage of this reduction of damage. Now when you think about this kind of Metroidvania with the castle, especially in this level, it's really kind of fun. It really feels like you're playing a roguelite kind of game. Now here I can go back, but then I realize, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? I need to go and just eliminate them. It's not when Radiance, maybe you're gonna, you know, kind of position yourself differently. But with this build, you just go, on the face. You're just gonna go and eliminate enemies as fast as possible. If you spot archers, take them out. You don't them even a second to breathe if you can. And of course, if there are some drops, which are drops, like food, pick them up, of course. Now again, pay attention, I'm using no Radiance here, only limiting enemies with damage really fast and rushing into them. I have slowing to take less damage, because the enemies will attack slower, those are actually close to me. But again, I'm enjoying tons of damage and crits and just wiping them off really quickly. Even those with shields, I eliminate very quickly because of the high damage. You're just melting them. I remember before them as was kind of a, you know, you need kind of a replace some hits, but here now just wiping them off. Now this is to say that I didn't die, of course, and when the time that I actually needed, needed the health, I actually was positioning myself strategically to attack many enemies at the same time while healing, or when there was kind of low, I healed. But in terms of pace of the game, it was really, really smooth. Now this area has lots of enemy jars, everything, as you can see, just jumping on them, eliminating very, very quickly. Again, the extra damage really helped to clear things really fast. And if you take consideration the time you actually, time to eliminate enemies and do it really fast, actually save you time, and you can even fish rounds quicker. Now keep in mind that before this, I was all into Radiance, yeah, always Radiance, do second 2 Radiance. Now I just stopped it and I tried to focus on 1 Radiance builds, and I had way more fun. So it's not just talking into the air, this is actually proven in many, many levels, at highest difficulty. It just works, and it works really, really great. I'm playing this kind of really mobile and, you know, into the face, and with tons of damage and crits and everything going on. It's really fun. I enjoy playing like this. Of course, some of you might think differently, yeah. But in terms of gameplay style, I really enjoy this like this. Really fun. So you usually think, oh, many enemies, I need Radiance. Well, no, it deals so much damage, just wipe them out. That's it. This is a, a part of the level that I really like, just smashing the tables. And again, just going and smashing. It's really fast with this weapon. This is optimized purely for damage. And with the extra speed, of course, it makes things very easy. The swirling, of course, deals the extra damage. And it's just fun. Even those like a bit tanky mobs don't survive. Like, they're just gone really, really fast. Even now with purples, I don't care, I'm just rushing to them because I know I can eliminate them really, really fast. I have the damage in my hand, extra damage that I needed. It's not a problem at all. You see, I spotted the archers, rush to them, eliminate them. That's it. I didn't want to spend the mushroom on this one. Now I don't have a bow, and you're probably going to think, oh, this one, you're going to fail on this one. Well, not exactly. I'm just going to grab it. And just instead of trying to find the one that actually activate the stairs when eliminating, I just fall down. Surprise! Here has actually had the healing ready, just activate it, and bye bye. Again, archers are high priority. Again, but if you keep mobile, they're of course gonna miss. Just keep in mind, we can of course play with this, right? I can even improve it. There's different things that you can use. This is just one build, and of course I just started out the No Radiance build, so I'm going to improve of course and come up with even better ones in the future. By the way, if you have something that can drop more food drops, of course it can be nice as well, but you don't need it actually. No, you can just be without it. But anyway, every extra just makes it a bit easier. Then we can see even the tankiest one just eliminate them very, very quickly. Damage, damage, and damage. Alright, with the last part, here again you need to make sure you eliminate them very fast. Sometimes you need to just wait a bit in order for one cooldown to pop up, like the defense, just in case. But again, the tankiest one, because of the extra damage and the crits, you just clear them so fast. Now with Radiance, I probably wouldn't have done this prioritization of which one to attack first, but you're actually doing it. So if there's somebody actually defend another character, I'm going to go against the other one. Dismantle this defense and then go to eliminate them. Here I was quite low. I think the only part I was the lowest in the level. So waiting for my healing to take place and got hit a bit there. But that's it. Usually by the time you actually need it, you're gonna have it. Because again, as you can see, I'm not healing like every single moment. And even then the cooldown is relatively slow. This is something you can also improve with different armor, by the way. Yeah, I actually didn't see where this one was. Again, I'm actually going with the ones which actually have where they are more packed, because I know I can limit them really fast. And I'm dealing the other one by one. The last thing I need in this one is a TNT. Usually I do mistakes with TNT, I just explode myself. It happens from time to time. The only thing I need here, of course, is just speed and the defense. And I'm waiting to group up because I have a spin, don't forget. Just want to eliminate them as a group as fast as possible. That's the idea. Yeah, so this is it. As you can see, very easy and fun, super fun, no Radiance build played. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm going to try out more levels. I already tried. I'm going to share gameplay very soon. So again, thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Cheers.
You mustn't let him get away.